Hey, yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy, Mistah Wilson. And you are now tuned in to Wilson Block 100 Radio, son.
Label. Remix.
It's undefinable. Every time I try to describe it, pull out the feeling, I pull it out and it's less feeling. So let's just keep it on the simplest terms given. A gift that keeps spinning under diamond tips with them. We the children of blues, rock, and all the other jazz. Doo-wop, funk, solo that hip-hop has. Age this flows, gone from the African past. And my African heart been scattered all across the map. They put pieces in a box and don't wanna give it back. I don't wanna feel this trap like a ghost from the past. In my own home chilling, at my own shows feeling alien, the main act. Crowds don't connect with them, but I can't go back to laying hella tracks and not seeing any scratch. Say they never really recognize you in your homeland, so I roam through the Rome, visibly not roaming and don't want to even act.
Just picture what we might miss. Just picture what we might miss. Just picture what we might miss.
Just to be me fully, I gotta knock over walls, insecurities and doubt. Genres ain't about me. We rep for the whole spectrum, black proudly. People of the current who ain't mainstream drowning. From East Los to West Lake with free flows to underground punk shows, mosh pits with shamans that they shift on. So many hats worn in a torn mind state. Make music with higher stakes, refuse to assimilate. A goatfish born on a January date. Open for whatever that this moment might bring. Crosses on my pathway, I can't stay predictable. In no way ashamed of any of my contradictions. Fools sick in the head, thinking they know what is best for another person's quest. I ain't lived a minute yet. I risk so many worlds and my only known limits I place on myself. You can't label this.
Just picture what we might miss. 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 Cousin Gay.
Think I don't know what I am, where I'm from looks like a bomb went on. Molotovs and car chases, pretty broads with scarred faces, little waist, big lips will keep us all racing for cash. Yo, this blunt is almost stashed, roll another one, cause once you light it, honeys will come. Get the prophylactics, watch me send her home with a broken back. If she ain't want it, why she coming over with all that ass in that high fashion like I wanna smash it. I'm a perv, you could quote me on that, that's my word. If she flirt, then she coming with me. So why you fucking with me? Cause you can get it, yo, you don't want it from me. I'ma throw you a deuce though, and just hope you agree. You see them flashing lights, crooked pole lights so black in your eye. Be that same pig risking his own to save your kid, I could respect that. Minimum wage is demoralizing, there's gotta be more to life than these bills. I'ma go find it for real, and if you follow, then tomorrow we build. And if not, then I'ma holler once I conquer and kill the game, man. Once I do it, and I promise I will, I'll make real and consciousness hard as a $5 bill on your favorite stripper's ass. So get your motherfucking glass up and pour some mountain from them bitches who can't have none. I finally made it to where I got me some cheese. Now I'ma get it and go shop for some beats.
Back then they wouldn't give me the time. Now they mad with how I'm living my life. Can't let these women get to my mind. I can't let these women get to my mind, cause it's mine and mine. Back then they wouldn't give me the time. Now they mad with how I'm living my life, my life. Can't let these women get to my mind. I can't let these women get to my mind. Cause she running through my mind at 100 miles per hour, making my pain go down like the Twin Towers. If this is what you want, we could call this world ours. What is this about? Love sprouting like flowers. It's been a couple hours and I can't stop thinking. Ain't even off the clock and I can't stop drinking. Got a cute smile, I love the way she blink when she look me in the eyes. Now she got a nigga winking. What happened in the past don't last when I'm with her. If loving her is wrong, you could call me a sinner, but I'm more like a winner when I got her by my side. Feel like I died and came back alive, and I'm like, who is that? Introduce myself to baby doll. Think he's running so fast is what I call baby talk. On the phone acting like you got a nigga. You see what I'm trying to do? Let me get with you. Real. Back then they wouldn't give me the time, the time. Now they mad with how I'm living my life, my life. Can't let these women get to my mind. I can't let these women get to my mind, cause it's mine and mine. Back then they wouldn't give me the time, the time. Now they mad with how I'm living my life, my life. Can't let these women get to my mind. I can't let these women get to my mind, cause it's mine and mine.
And yes, sir, it's your boy, Mistah Wilson, and welcome back to Wilson Block 100 Radio. And today, man, we're talking about coffee versus tea versus cocoa versus cappuccino, okay? And I came up with the idea to do this, man, because, you know, when I be, you know what I'm saying, doing my networking and all my stuff on the computer and all that stuff, you know what I mean, I usually, you know, really like to sip on a hot drink, okay? And, you know, I like to sip on a hot drink to where it really doesn't matter what it is. You know what I mean? I mean, as long as it's sweet, you know, coffee, tea, cocoa, or cappuccino. I mean, I'll walk into the cafe and get any one at any given time. You know what I mean? And, you know, I'm one of the type of cats that drinks coffee, you know what I'm saying, throughout the day. You know what I mean? And sometimes I'll be off the same cup all day. You know what I mean? Just sipping it. It's just like that, you know? But I just want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, the differences in how they make me feel, you know what I'm saying, how they affect my performance based off of what I might be doing. And, you know what I'm saying, when the appropriate time to buy one of these beverages, man. I just want to start off by saying that coffee, you know, is really at the top of the list because, you know, as coffee, man, we always wanted to drink it as a kid. And, you know, now that I'm adult, you know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes I ain't even had my coffee yet, bro. Don't even, you know what I'm saying, present me with no nonsense yet. You know what I mean? But it can be substituted with either of the three. Now, tea, I like tea. I can drink tea, any time of the day. You know what I'm saying? Chamomile is my personal favorite. And, you know, tea really does, you know, fall at the bottom of the list, meaning that as much as I do enjoy tea, you know, I'm going to take a coffee, cappuccino, or a hot cocoa before I take the tea. And that's just where that falls under, you know what I mean? But, I do, like cocoa, okay? There was a time where, you know, hot chocolate was everything I was looking for in a coffee, okay? It was sweet. I didn't have to add anything to it, just hot water and chocolate, okay? But after a while, I kind of, you know, felt like it didn't have the caffeine I needed or the caffeine that I've been used to having, you know? And so I'll go get the cappuccino, okay? Because the cappuccino is the beverage that I don't have to do anything to, and it's already hot. It's like the hot coffee and chocolate in one. Okay. And, you know, I don't drink them all the time, but when I do drink cappuccinos, it's usually because I'm probably in for a long haul of work or, you know, I'm going to need some energy for something. And to get that energy, I wouldn't mind drinking a cappuccino. You know what I mean? And I remember back in the day, I was a foster kid, man. And, you know, my social worker came out to see this when I first moved to Pasadena. You know, my social worker came out. And, it's just on this little weekly, monthly meeting with client type of thing. So he takes me to Starbucks right there on Lake and Green. You know what I'm saying? And I go up there, and at this point, I didn't know nothing about a Frappuccino. You know what I mean? But I go up there, and he asks me what I want. I'm like, I want a cappuccino. You know what I'm saying? That's all I know. I want a cappuccino. All I know is that it's hot and it's sweet. You know what I mean? And he was like, cappuccino, are you sure? He was like, you sure you don't want a frappuccino? I didn't know what that was. I was like, no, I want a cappuccino, please. And he's like, get the kid a cappuccino. You know what I'm saying? And, I sipped the cappuccino for my meeting, really, man, I drink coffee really is kind of like the basis, but, I drink the cold coffees, you know what I'm saying, to get a little more jolt, you know what I'm saying? Regular coffee kind of, makes me a little more relaxed. Hot chocolate is really just a treat, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, a hot sugary beverage straight up, you know what I mean? It's not like, I get everything I need from hot chocolate and coffee, which I don't, you know what I mean? But I do enjoy drinking hot chocolate, okay? But, in short, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say, man, it don't matter what time of day it is, what day it is. You know what I'm saying? I walk into the cafe and I'm liable to get a coffee, a cappuccino, a cocoa, or a tea. And if I were to really put it in an order, it would probably be coffee, cocoa, cappuccino, tea. But if I were to put it in the order of how it actually happens, it'll be coffee, cocoa, tea, and cappuccino. I don't drink as much cappuccinos as I do anything else. And that's what it is, man. It's your boy, Mistah Wilson. Thank y'all for tuning in. And tell me, what's your favorite beverage, okay? What's your favorite hot beverage? And why? You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments. It's your boy, Mistah Wilson. We back to this local music, and I holla.
Oh, baby. One time. I want your body, closer to mine in every way. You my main girl every day. I love ya, you my main one. I want your body, closer to mine in every way. You my main girl every day. I love ya, you my main one. You pretty as the ocean, baby. Come a little closer, I wanna touch ya. Oh, baby. I do believe you are the definition of a true lady. Be my guest forever, pretty lady. 'Cause you my main one. I want your body, closer to mine in every way. You my main girl every day. I love ya, you my main one. I want your body, closer to mine in every way. You my main girl every day. I love ya, you my main one. You're earnestly beautiful in my eyes. I'ma really just how to testify. Love, you're my one and only. You're my one and only girl. Oh, I love when we are out here closer one time, painting our own new picture, holding on to our future. I want your body, closer to mine in every way. You my main girl every day. I love ya, you my main one. I want your body, closer to mine in every way. You my main girl every day. I love ya, you my main one. You can keep me whole style in your love, in your love. You can keep me whole style in your love. Little hostel, baby. You can keep me whole style in your love, in your love. Oh, baby, oh. You can keep me whole style in your love. I want your body, closer to mine in every way. You my main girl every day. I love ya, you my main one. I want your body, closer to mine in every way. You my main girl every day. I love ya, you my main one. 'Cause baby, you are